Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today is Friday, which means it's admin day. I actually had like a slow morning, but it is, what time is it right now? 10:49. Finally getting myself together. Felt like dressing up a bit today, and I think I'm gonna actually head to a coffee shop. I've been in the house all week, and so I'm like, let me just get outside for a second. Okay, so I'm actually watching this documentary. I just started it. It's called Strip Down, Rise Up, and it's about female empowerment through the use of dance and using the the dance pole, or just, I guess, I don't know, just female empowerment through dance. And one step that the lady was teaching them is like kind of how to walk. And I'm like, yo, I've always been a very confident person. My parents have instilled in me confidence in every area of life. So if someone told me I was ugly, I wouldn't believe it. So, for example, in this documentary, there's so many women that are essentially, again, just trying to find themselves and love on themselves, regardless of their size, regardless of how they look, regardless of their age. And the lady is teaching them how to walk, and I just had a thought to myself, like, yeah, I've been called sexy before, and if I were to use an identifier, I would call myself sexy, like, automatically. But if you told me, Charnel, turn on your sexy, I would get so goofy. Like, unless it's like dance. Unless I'm dancing and I'm performing, girl, I could turn that on. But if you're like, yo, Charnel, turn on the sexy, I'd be like really awkward. But anyways, the first like step that they were teaching them was how to walk. And so I was just like practicing. And I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like because I'm interested. Do you guys feel like you walk in a very sensual way or not really? But this is what my walk looks like based on what she mentioned. So it's like a sensual walk. And so some women, they can walk with their hips, like they just swing. And I'm more of like athletic the way I walk. So I just kind of march through. But anyways, this sensual walk is more like you're dragging your toes. And so I don't know, I don't think she instructed anyone to do anything with their hands, but I automatically just want to do things with my hands and put my hands in my hair. But it honestly just made me think like, yo, we need to just feel ourselves more on a daily basis and like love on ourselves and do things that make us feel good, make us feel confident, make us feel hot. And so that was part of the reasons why I got ready and dressed up. But I'm just like, girl, I need to exude sexy a bit more. So that's one of my goals. I'm gonna be more intentional about like just feeling my confidence on a daily basis versus just knowing that I'm a confident person. Okay, let's get this workday started. Before I head to the coffee shop, I have to respond to some emails, and I'm going to be focusing on administrative stuff. So I'm going to be doing my finances, both for my property, our investment property, and my practice. So I actually have to print some of our statements, bank statements, so I could document those things and cross-check and reconcile everything that I already have in our system. And then, so check emails. I'm going to do finances today, and I'm actually going to plan out a YouTube video. So that's kind of the task, and I have to actually go to the store Leon's with my mom because she's going to be looking for appliances. My husband and I actually just purchased a new washing machine. We tried to get someone to fix it, but it just didn't work out, so we had to end up purchasing one. And fortunately, there was a sale going on during Labor Day. So we got one, or during the Labor Day weekend, and so we got one at that time. But yeah, so I'm going to respond to emails, print some financial statements, and then we're gonna head out. So for my emails, I actually use templates. Best thing ever. So if I get a consult, I have a standard template email that I would send out. And then of course I just adjust it with the person's name or any detail that I need to make an adjustment based on the message that they sent me. Time saver.
You have 2 new messages. Thursday.
Just returning your call, I got a message yesterday stating you're interested in having a consult. So I am on my way to the coffee shop. I think I'm gonna go to the coffee shop that's attached to a bookstore so that I could get a candle. If you guys saw my recent self-care video, I was lighting up a Christmas candle in September. Okay, do not judge me. But I'm one of those people, like, I will use something until it's done. If it's not done, why am I buying something else? And I actually like the scent. So that candle is now done, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get a new one, and then also do my work. So I answered some voicemails as well, but one individual wanted me to call her after a certain time, so I'm gonna call her and then I will set up the consult for next week. So as I mentioned, things have been picking up, and I really just want to clarify for y'all, my prices in my private practice are not easily affordable for everyone, and so that's why there are fluctuations within my particular seasons of when there's an uptake of clients and when there isn't. If I had a lower rate where I was more accessible to everyone, then in that case, people reaching out would probably be a bit more consistent. So just be aware of that. Be cognizant of the price that you want to charge, and yeah, just be aware of that. So of course, the higher you charge, the more active you might have to be with marketing, whether that's doing SEO, so search engine optimization with your website, whether that be having Google ads, whether that be you being active on social media. To be completely honest, I don't know if social media like Instagram, for example, would be a great way to get clients. I feel like people just go there for information, but in terms of that actually converting to a sale and someone actually booking with you, not sure how high of return you will get from like that avenue of marketing your business. So that's that. And there are so many ways that you can market your business. That could be you like doing workshops for certain companies, you literally going to organizations and kind of just letting them know about your service or teaching them about something. If that's addictions, you can give an addictions workshop to teens. You could go into schools if that's your audience, reach out, see if you can kind of do a presentation. Connect with people in the field so that people can refer to you. There's so many ways as therapists that we can market, and so I hope this information just helps you to see like, hey, like I'm not limited in my resources, I'm not limited in the way that I can promote myself, and there's ample opportunity for you as an individual to grow within your practice. I have something to show you. So I purchased this Folex instant carpet spot remover. It's been something that's on my list for a while. I've seen people use it on their couch, on rugs to get out any like wine or spills that they made. And I purchased it because your girl, being the klutz that I can be, went ahead and got her makeup. Okay, let me not speak in third person. I got my makeup on the headrest or on this like dashboard thing for in the Tesla like 2 weeks ago. Purchased this and used it, and the makeup is gone. So I'm going to include this in my Amazon store if you guys want to purchase it, because it's actually fire. It's called the Folex Instant Carpet Spot Remover. Makeup is gone, headrest looks brand new, and I'm amped about that. home now, and I feel so good that I was able to get all that work done. I also stopped at the furniture store with my mother to pick up some appliances, and now I have the rest of my evening. Hubby came home from work. He's a bit tired, so he needs to chill out, unwind for a bit, and then we might be hitting the road. I feel like I might make this a weekend long YouTube video. Comment below if you like the idea of that, and it might be something that I do more of. But yeah, today has been a really productive day, a good day. I have a few clients scheduled in for a consult next week, which I'm excited about. And yeah, we're really going to grow this business, y'all. We're really going to grow this business. So I will definitely take y'all along that journey. I have to really create structure and really connect with someone to help me with optimizing my website even further than what I've done already. So that, again, those calls and people reaching out to get my service or get service from my organization, my company, will be just a regular thing that people are doing. Hey y'all, so it is Saturday and I feel so good that I was able to get all that work done yesterday. Babe and I are going to actually head by the waterfront right now. The weather is so amazing out, so we're just going to enjoy it. And then I actually have to come back home because I do have a meeting with another VA to support me with, again, building my business. As I mentioned, I'm aiming towards growing a group practice. My mind is made up and kind of that's the direction we're going in. And I felt like it would be important for me to answer some of the questions you guys have been asking in my videos. So I'm going to talk a bit about how to build rapport with clients in your therapy session. So stay tuned.
Because it takes at least that long to start seeing like movement in the search engines.
Yeah.
And then if you see that we're making progress, then then you can renew for an additional 3 months.
Have you ever worked with therapists before in terms of setting up their websites and their SEO?
No, I have not. I've worked with a lot of service-based entrepreneurs, though.
Okay. So I just finished a consult with another virtual assistant. I'm looking into kind of revamping my website so again I can get a bit more leads. Don't know if I'm going to go with her just because there was something that stumped her that I thought was very important. And so I do have, yes honey, I do have a couple more consults that I'm going to have to see if there's someone with the best fit, who will be the best fit for me. But honey, these prices! But we're going to do it and it's going to all pay off. While I was actually in the consult, babe was out here playing his game. Look at this, look at this. Look at this guy. What game is this?
I don't know the name of it, but it's fun as hell.
But yes, now time to head home so I can get ready for the shower. Alright, so I am ready to go. I was actually going to wear a skirt and a bodycon top, but I always gravitate towards the same pieces. So I was like, let me switch it up a bit, although I'm still gravitating towards something that I wear often, which is denim. But I am wearing Aritzia denim. These are the Jody, and I have a couple pairs in the Jody jeans. I absolutely love how they fit. And then I have also a top from Aritzia, which is like a bodycon crop top. And then I'm carrying my Lady Dior. I mentioned that I would talk to y'all about ways on how you can build rapport with clients. And I think I know building rapport is super important to the therapeutic relationship, because studies have actually shown that if you have a stronger relationship with your clients, it leads to better treatment outcomes, and it also might lead to clients staying in therapy or this treatment for a longer period of time so that they can be fully supported throughout their journey of healing. And so building rapport is super key. And so I thought I would share just some ways in which you can do that. So as therapists, we learn a lot of clinical jargon. So like CBT, for example, short form. Nobody knows what that is if they're not in therapy or if they haven't done the research around it. Or sometimes it's like Socratic questioning or active listening. Although these words might sound basic, not all of them, not everyone really understands what these words mean. So you want to make sure when speaking with your clients, you're able to break down our jargon in layman terms for them to understand. And so that is something that you might have to practice as a therapist so that you're able, again, to break down all of the jargon that we use in our field so that your clients can understand and so that they feel comfortable and not like intimidated by the language that you're using. Another thing that I think is super important is to ensure that you're not being judgmental in sessions. You never want to point out flaws, because humans, we all have flaws, but we never want to point out directly flaws because sometimes we never know how people are going to perceive them. And so they might even be judging themselves. So we want to make sure that we're meeting our clients with compassion, empathy, and just curiosity. We do not want to be judgmental because that can have our client shut down. It can have our client not feel safe. And of course, as therapists, our goal is to ensure that they feel that they're in a safe space. So no judgment is allowed or should happen within your therapeutic sessions. Another thing that I think is huge is really paying attention not only to what your client is saying and how your client is saying things, but also paying attention to like non-verbal cues. Sometimes, even though I have all my sessions through the video, sometimes I could even feel the energy shift, or sometimes a client looks down, or they're no longer giving you that eye contact, or they're really fidgety all of a sudden. Or like they start slumping in their chair. You have to pay attention to those things and inquire about what's happening for your client. Do not make any assumptions. Always inquire, come from a place of curiosity, and you paying attention to those nonverbal cues actually shows that you're attentive, you're paying attention, and that you're curious and you care for your clients. And for them, that's like, wow, no one ever pays attention to these kind of things for me. And to have someone actually do that is very, very impactful. So do pay attention not only to what your clients are actively saying, how they're actively saying it, but also their nonverbal cues and what their body language is saying. Okay? And sometimes when we imitate body language, or like, let's say we lean in if we're in person with our clients, that again can show a sense of connection with your client. So you also have to pay attention to your own body language, because if you're crossed off like this, your client is possibly going to be guarded as well, or they're going to do the same thing. So you want to have an open body language, open stance. And again, body language, our nonverbal cues are just as important as our client's nonverbal cues. There are so many things. So one last thing that comes to mind for me is the fact that our clients need to feel like they are capable of making decisions for themselves. In fact, the best decisions for themselves. We are not the experts of our clients. Our clients are the experts of themselves. They know themselves best. And if we think we're the expert of our clients, we are making assumptions, and boy, are we wrong. Okay, so we want to ensure that we create a space where clients feel like they are confident with their decision-making ability. And again, it is a team effort. We're collaborating with our clients. We're not the one that tells our clients what to do or what decisions to choose or what decisions to make. And so it's a team effort. However, we want to make sure that our clients feel confident with the decisions that they're making. And the way that we do that is by uplifting them in terms of supporting them with their own confidence around being able to make decisions and trusting themselves. So many ways to build rapport with our clients, but those are just a few ways that I want to share here on my channel. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I decided I will start answering questions that you guys ask in my comment section throughout my day in the life videos so that I can get these topics answered sooner rather than later. And if you have any friends, family that you think would be interested in these kind of videos, please share. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Give this video a thumbs up. And as usual, thank you so much for tuning into another video. I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye.